Illumination is back, Mario is back with the newest installment into the Mario franchise, the Super Mario Galaxy movie. I saw it in London's Leicester Square. Let's chat. Hey, welcome to the video, a brand new movie review. Today I'm talking all about the newest Mario movie, the Super Mario Galaxy movie. It's in cinemas across the UK right now. I have seen it. Before we start talking about it, a friendly reminder, as always, these are just my thoughts. Don't let this dictate whether or not you go and see it. You might see it feel totally differently to me, and that is okay because movies aren't made to cater for everyone. Without further ado, let's start talking about this film. And I was quite excited to see this. I saw this in London's Leicester Square in the Cineworld Super Screen. I've done a Super Screen screening once before. I saw Zootropolis 2 in November last year in Super Screen, and I really like Super Screen. I think, well, I've only ever seen something in IMAX once, and I think I prefer Super Screen. Just because it's the same sort of vibe. I know it's not IMAX. I know, don't come at me for it. But it's the same sort of vibe, and there's a balcony. I love sitting on that balcony. It's a guilty pleasure. And it's free with my Cineworld card. I have to pay an uplift for IMAX, so, you know. But nothing comes close to 40X. 40X has my heart. I love 40X. Anyway, let's talk about the Mario movie. I really enjoyed the first one. I think I gave the first one like 7 out of 10 on my Letterboxd. 3.5 out of 5 because that's the Letterboxd ranking. But 7 out of 10 on Letterboxd. And I enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong. I am no Mario connoisseur. It was never in my childhood. You know, it's not like I've had a massive love for it. I don't know everything about the Mario franchise and the characters and the story and the games and all of that. Like, I think I've played the odd game of Mario Kart here and there, but that is about it when it comes to Mario. And I enjoyed the first film, and I do think because it was such a novelty, having an animated Mario movie, like, it was a really cool thing at the time. And I think it had such a big hype that making a sequel, I thought, are you going to recreate that? Are you going to pull it off again? And I think they just about did. I do think they just about managed to do it. First off, I love the Illumination animation style that they do. Illumination, I think, is actually a cracking animation studio. I think they do produce some really good stuff. We've had all the Minion stuff, the Sing films. Like, they're a pretty sick animation studio. They often go quite overlooked, I would argue. So I love that animation. And they pulled it off. I do think they pulled it off. I think to begin with, the beginning, it took a long time to get into the movie. And at first, I was like, I feel like this is just going to be very forced, very fake, very, let's try and recreate this hype around, like we had for the first movie. And I would like to eat my words and say that I think I was proved wrong. It did start to pick up, and once we start to pick up, I was like, okay, we're getting somewhere now. This feels like a Mario film. It feels like everything is in place and where it should be. So it did pick up. I do feel like to begin with as well, the storyline didn't really consist of much. I feel like the storyline was pretty bland. Again, I feel like they were trying to force something. But once the story picked up and I was like, right, I see where we're going now. It makes sense. I get it. Now, I don't know whether this film is based on anything like the Sonic movies are, you know, they're based on something to do introducing characters. So it's kind of, there's some sort of thing to go off of. So I don't know if there's anything like story-wise that they've put in to this film, because I don't know, in context, that is what should happen after a first film or for a sequel. Does that make any sense? I don't know. So I don't know. Because I'm no Mario film, I just took it as this is a sequel to the Mario film. And I took it as they've had nothing to base it on. This is a totally original story. It might not be. I don't know. But I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it. I think the casting for this film is great. Glenn Powell made an appearance. I did not know Glenn Powell was a voice actor for this movie. I didn't know. I love Glenn Powell. And I'm starting to realise every time I watch a Glenn Powell movie or Glenn Powell in a movie, it's been in London. I saw The Running Man in London's Leicester Square. I saw How to Make a Killing at the O2. I've seen the Super Mario Galaxy movie in Leicester Square. And the same day as seeing the Mario movie on April 1st, I went and bought The Running Man on DVD. So I feel like the association I have with Glenn Powell is just London. I don't know. But he was great in this, and I actually would never have put him as a voice actor. but he really suited this role. I thought this was a great film, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think either of the Mario movies are 10 out of 10s for me. I think this is pretty on par with the first one. And I feel like it goes without saying, if you like the Mario movies, you're gonna like this film. Maybe more than the average audience, purely because of the fact that you are a Mario fan. You have some association with the Mario franchise. My mum did that deliberately. She could see that I was recording. She had to pop her head in. You'll see her again when she comes out. But yeah, if you like the Mario movies, you're going to like this film. It goes without saying. I know some people actually prefer the live action Mario movie that came out ages ago. I have to admit, I've never seen it, so I don't know. But yeah, this is a great film. I enjoyed it. I would say if you like IMAX films and super screen films, to go and see it in a super screen or IMAX format, because I do think the colours and the animation and the contrast for this film is great. Like, this is animation, I would argue, at its finest. It is a glorious film to watch. Loads of little gags throughout the film as well. Like, it's a great film, one for all the family. Definitely recommend to go and see it over the Easter half term, because I know kids are off for school right now. So do go and check it out with your family. I think you'll gain as much as a parent from watching this film as you would a child. So there you go. That's what I've got to say on the Super Mario Galaxy movie. It is in cinemas across the UK right now. As always, before we wrap up, what's rated out of 10? Will it join my collection? I'm going to give this exactly the same as what I gave the first Mario film, a 7 out of 10. There she is again. Unbelievable. 7 out of 10. Will it join my collection? Yes, I've got the first film on my DVD collection, so yes, most likely it will join my collection when it comes out later in the year. So there you go. There's my thoughts on the Super Mario Galaxy movie, like I say, in cinemas across the UK right now. In the description below is the movie plot, a link to the movie trailer, as well as a link to my movie review playlist. It features every single movie review that I've ever done. More to come soon, including, as well, my everything I watched in March. I know that this is a niche video, but I love recording it, chatting about everything that I've seen in cinemas, at home, every piece of media, every source of content that I've watched, I chat about it in that video. My March installment is out very soon. Thank you very much for watching. I shall see you in another video and hopefully another movie review very soon.